Okay, this is probably the weirdest platformer I've ever played on the Steam Deck. You're a cat that's gotten on top of a construction building and you have to find your way home and down. And it's a total chaos, but somehow it works and it's really fun to play. And the game is called Only Way is Down. And in this video, I'm going to show you how it runs on the Steam Deck. So let's jump right in. Now, in Only Way is Down, you control a cat navigating a massive vertical world filled with platforms, traps, and hazards. The goal? Well, don't die. You'll be wall jumping, sliding, falling, and clinging for dear life as you try to descend as far as you can and get home. It's not exactly a rage game like Getting Over It, but it does have a bit of that, just one more run energy. There's a big focus on physics-based movement, and while it takes a little getting used to, it's genuinely rewarding once it clicks. And yeah, you can customize your cat, change the color, slap on accessories, and even choose the chunkiness level. It's a great touch that adds a bit of charm before you throw your poor feline into danger. Now let's talk performance. On the Steam Deck OLED, Only Way is Down runs really well. On low and medium settings, I consistently got 60 FPS. Now you can push it to high settings if you want a bit more visual fidelity, but be aware that FPS can dip slightly to around 55 in some areas. The good news is that you don't need to mess with Proton versions or watch options. It runs straight out of the box, so no setup, no tweaking required. Now battery life is pretty solid, especially for Unity-based indie title. On the OLED model, you get around 2 hours and 30 minutes at 60 FPS, and on the LCD, you can expect closer to 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you lock the FPS to 30, you can stretch that to a nice 4 hours, but I wouldn't recommend trying to navigate through all of this only at 30 FPS. Now, I didn't touch TDP or do any power adjustments during testing, so these are the raw numbers that everybody should expect. Now, controller is fully supported and everything works great with the Steam Deck's controls. That said, the movement has a deliberate awkwardness to it. It's part of the challenge, it's not a flaw. You'll need a bit of time to get used to how the cat handles, and it eventually feels pretty intuitive and you'll be able to move a lot faster. The menus are clean and readable, and the overall UI is deck friendly, or at least controller friendly, so there are no real complaints there. Now, quick pause: if you're enjoying the video, consider hitting that subscribe button. Only 3.8% of you are actually subscribed, and more cats have fallen to their doom in this game than people subscribe to the channel. Let's change that. Your support really helps to keep testing games like this on the Steam Deck, and I truly appreciate everybody that subscribes. So is Only Way is Down worth playing on the Steam Deck? I think definitely, especially if you like quirky performers with a bit of challenge. If you're a cat person, this is a great game. It runs great, looks good even on medium settings, and the customization options for your cat are hilarious. The only thing I didn't love was the ragdoll death animation. So you can die in the game, and watching your cat flop around after a fall is kind of a bummer. I hope the devs add an option for something a bit more lighthearted. I would prefer if the cat straight up exploded, but I don't want to see it get mangled all the time. But all in all, it's a pretty fun game, well-optimized indie game that feels right at home on the Steam Deck, and I definitely recommend checking it out. That's it for this one. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Steam Deck reviews and testing. If you have a game you want me to cover, drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.